Okay, so the first step is to get an understanding of what is happening in the market. So the first thing you will do is you will go on this page, read through some of these stuff, to get an understanding of what is happening on the market. Then the next thing you will do is you would go on market sentiment and you would get an overview of what was causing yesterday's market sentiment, what caused the previous session market sentiment, and what is driving the current market sentiment. Okay, so here you will see what is driving the current market sentiment, what drove yesterday's market sentiment, stuff like that. Okay, so you have to read these, get an understanding of what was driving market sentiment yesterday and what was driving market sentiment in the previous market session and what is currently driving market sentiment. Once you understand that, go on currency fundamentals and get an understanding of what's the overall fundamental outlook of the currency. For example, the Canadian dollar is weekly bullish. So we will look to trade fundamental announcements that are bullish for the Canadian dollars. Or you see the fundamental outlook for the Australian dollar is weekly bearish. Okay, so we're looking to sell the Australian dollar, stuff like that. So we get an overall understanding of the fundamental outlook of the currency. Now the next step is to go to the economic calendar. So you go to the economic calendar and you look on the upcoming fundamental announcement. So you look through the economic calendar and get an idea of the fundamental announcements that have been released yesterday and the fundamental announcements that will be released today and the fundamental announcements that are going to be released next week. What you're going to do now when you're trading is you're going to look to trade fundamental announcements that agree with the fundamental outlook of a currency. For example, given the fundamental outlook for the Australian dollar is bearish, then we want to trade fundamental announcements for the Australian dollar that comes out worse than expected.